Namaste. My name is Rajesh, your Shubchintak, your financial warrior. There was a lot of panic on 28th of February 24. Do you know the reason? The reason was simple. A letter issued by SEBI to AMFI. What did the letter carry? Well, it said only one thing. It said SEBI directs the mutual funds to protect small cap investors from market fraud. इसका मतलब क्या है? Before we understand that, after AMFI received this letter, there was a lot of selling in the equity markets. और ये क्यों हुआ? Is primarily because of this letter. Why did SEBI in the very first place send this letter to AMFI? And we need to understand that. Most of the investors today in mutual funds were trying to invest into small caps. The reason? Because small caps and small cap schemes have absolutely given fantastic returns, unbelievable returns. 24, 34, 36, 48, 50%, 60% return in the last 1.5 years. So most of the people, the investors, were having FOMO, the fear of missing out. And hence everybody wanted to invest into these schemes. And hence there was a lot of froth that was getting built up. So जिन्होंने पहला invest किया है, if the big investors would have withdrawn all of that money, the small caps would have come under tremendous pressure. Hence, SEBI wanted to prevent this from happening and they directed AMFI to take corrective measures so that we don't end up into a sticky situation where the NAVs keep dipping down and investors out of panic keep doing the redemptions. But because of this letter, what happened, quite a lot of investors thought probably unko redemption karne milega nahi, probably they will not get any opportunity to invest. So what did some of the mutual funds do? Some of the mutual funds have already started to take some corrective measures. And what are they? Some of them have restricted the amount to only SIPs, maybe restricted 2,500 rupees per week or per month. Some of them have stopped taking lump sum investments. Some of them probably might say, if you want to redeem your money, probably you cannot do it in the entire tranche. So that means अगर आपने 10 lakh rupees invest किया है, probably they may not allow you to withdraw the entire 10 lakh rupees in one stretch. Because if they do so, and everybody does so, there will be a lot of pressure in this sector, in this area. These are some corrective measures that have been suggested to the mutual fund industry. This is not to say that you will never get any redemptions to be done. You cannot invest into these areas. It is just that if because of the bandwagon effect, if all the investors rush forward to investing only in one area, then it would create imbalances. And that is something that SEBI doesn't want you to fall under. So as investors, हम क्या कर सकते हैं? One is continue your investments and preferably through SIPs and step SIPs. That's all we need to do. Keep an eye on the schemes, the returns, the way they have been handled and treated. And secondly, on your goal for which you had invested into these schemes. I think there is nothing more that we should be doing. The least that we should be doing is to do an redemption in these particular schemes. That is exactly what SEBI doesn't want to do. Because अगर आपके जैसे मैंने सब लोगों ने अगर redemption किया, तो you very well understand that all of us will be in loss. I think that is not something that we wanted to invest into these schemes. Alternatively, also look at whether you are heavily skewed and biased towards small caps only. In case if you are, then you need to connect with us and take some corrective actions and get into large caps, mid caps, and other areas where you can do a proper asset allocation. So again, to sum up, do not panic. This is just a letter to the AMC stating that you need to take some corrective action so that we don't end up in a lot of loss. We don't end up taking decisions which would be contrary to the decisions when we got into investing into small caps. Again, it's a good area to be in. It's a good area to be invested into. So do not act in haste. This is Rajesh Atagdi, your Shubchintak, your financial warrior. You are watching Paisa Vasool. Thank you.